Hi, and thank you for tuning in to 7 Dig It. This is your host, Eskimo Jones. Eskimo Jones.
Well, all right. I have borderline personality disorder, and this current relationship was very tumultuous in the beginning. It was, it had its rough patches, and I broke up with my girlfriend several times, and she has a lot of strength, a lot of compassion, a lot of love, a lot of understanding, a lot of courage, and a lot of patience, and she stuck with me. And that's somebody that you call ride or die, and that's hard to come across nowadays. So I need to thank my lucky stars that she's still here. But when I went through some bad times, one bad split in particular, and I told her I didn't want to be with her anymore, I did nothing but cry after that, and I couldn't stop asking my higher self, a higher power, God, just please fix me. Why do I keep going back and forth? I love her, I don't. I love her, I don't. What is wrong with me? And this isn't the first time that this has happened to me in my life in relationships, but this one was really hard for me because I found myself to be truly, utterly, completely, and deeply in love with her. And it was really hard to see that I was in a split state. I didn't realize what was going on at first. I just always thought this is the way that I am. But I loved her so much that it started to really affect me. It was killing me, basically. And I was depressed and starting to get panic attacks, disassociating, and all these things, all these high levels of anxiety that I just couldn't deal with, and my mind wouldn't stop racing. I was going nuts. My OCD got out of control, and that critical voice kept telling me that I was no good and she was no good and I could never be loved and even I should kill myself. And that was bad news. So I thank my lucky stars, and I thank God, and I thank my loved ones, and I thank my girlfriend and my therapist for sticking with me. And mostly I want to thank myself, for having enough strength and courage to go on and try to beat this thing. I think the key is to realize that you do have a problem, admit that to yourself and own it. And then you have to move forward. Every single time you get spiraled down or you get pulled back, you need to get back up. You need to hold on to your truth and maintain that and move forward. And so here's a little something that I wrote when I went into that split state, and I thought she was gone forever and I didn't know what to do, and I wanted to apologize. So here is some spoken word. I didn't say that my childhood was bad. I wasn't blaming my dad, I was just playing with the facts. Because I didn't know where the blame should be at, but you knew where I was at. You said I looked lost. I was trying to find balance. The scale was off. Trapped in a prison, I needed a pardon. You showed me the light, but I forced it to darken. Then you gave me your love, but I didn't know how to return that love without giving you doubt. I was insecure. My locks were loose. And the way that I saw it, I was bound to lose. I was judging myself, so I judged you. Then I pointed the finger when I was confused, and I forced you to pay for my mistakes. I threw you away, then I begged you to stay. I love myself. We repeated the phrase, and you held my face so that I wouldn't break. You wiped my tears, and I wiped yours too. And to tell you the truth, I was quite confused, because you loved me more. You should have loved me less, because I treated you worse than I dare to confess. I got nothing to gain now, nothing to lose, and I know these words mean nothing to you. But the pain that you said that I hold in my chest, I'm going to hold that there till I'm low with the rest. But I'm never going to rest. I gotta put in this work, and I swear that I'm never gonna run out of words till I find the right words to express how it hurts that I hurt you in ways that you didn't deserve. I want you to know that I know what I seen, and I seen that I ain't at all what I seemed, cause I wasn't that amazing man. I was terrible when all the while you wanted to put me on a pedestal. Then you told me things that you thought I should know. They were all in your past, but I couldn't let go. I'm a real weak man because I couldn't handle that. There was so much tension I couldn't snap back. I just wanted to run to a safe place. I'm a creature of habit. I can't take change. But I got to make a change if I tell you my truth. You taught me a lesson that was well overdue. I don't really know how I lasted this long because every single day I dance to the same song. But when the song's over, the light's gonna dim, and I'll be the only one on the floor at the end. And I know you would have been there holding my hand, but I was too busy falling to learn how to land, too busy crawling to learn how to stand, too afraid of the future to learn how to plan. And I blamed you for that, because I moved too fast, but you were willing to slow down and draw a bit back. But I couldn't let go of it, I couldn't control it. I was living in my head, you were living in the moment. I had a good hand, didn't know I should hold it, because all of my life I've been so busy folding. But I'm clear right now, so I'm airing it out. I'm aware of my fears, I'm aware of my doubts. That awareness could lead me to tears right now, because I could have fought for us to the next round. But instead I bowed out and I threw in the towel. And one thing you told me was never stay down. I can't be a coward, I gotta get up, let go of the past, break free of the clutch. Thank you for that, now I know this much. I can look to the future as something to touch.
Thanks again for tuning in to 7 Diggy. This has been your host, Eskimo Jones.